went?
Not talking about the election. Thank you very much.
Oh, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement for Kamala?
Not true.
Not true, okay.
I was paid nothing, ever.
What do you think about all the celebrities with their mass exodus?
I'm not talking about
Do you think Prince Harry's gonna lose his visa now that Trump's president? Thank you, Oprah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. What we have here is the great Kamala Harris having to buy and bribe celebrities because nobody wants to see her. Nobody wants to deal with her. And of course, we have Oprah pretty much blatantly saying, no, we were not paid for, we were not bribed. But she was, because it wasn't actually given technically to Oprah, but it was given to her company. So technically it was all $500K, and it gets a lot worse because apparently the reason why this is all going, she's now $20 million in the hole after she spent $1 billion on her campaign. This is completely insane, and we're going to get into this. So we have this here, but I'm just going to take your time to saying. Insane gaslighting. Oprah Winfrey, who organized an inspiring town hall in support of Kamala Harris, got paid $1 million. When someone asked her on tape if she got paid that $1 million, she flat out denied it. And here are the records, right? So here's where this is the spender, Harris for President, recipient, Harpo Productions Incorporated, and the disbursement date is, or the amount was $500,000, and they were paid both times, which equals up to $1 million. That's insane. That's insane. Well, it's kind of funny because they're not just saying, right, oh, well, Trump's a threat to democracy, and it's all bad, it's all Trump's fault, Kamala Harris is the one, and yet they had to be paid $1 million to even try to endorse Kamala Harris. That's hilarious. And we have this here. Again, Kamala Harris, spending campaign, donated $500K to Al Sharpton's nonprofit before softball MSNBC interview. So not even Al Sharpton's all like, oh well, Trump's a threat to democracy. Trump is bad this. Kamala Harris is the one to save the country, but this man had to be paid $500,000 to have this softball interview, right? They give her a little bit of punch in the shoulder, be like, there you go. But no. They don't hold true to their ideals. Because a lot of the people that Trump ended up interviewing or talking to, Trump was not paid for. He did not pay for these things. Of course, obviously, some vetting had to go around and things like that, but he didn't pay for these people. And now these guys are just saying, oh, well, now we're just I guess we're gonna have to pay for things. It says the Harris campaign funneled some $500,000 to the Rev. R.L. Sharpton's nonprofit, the National Action Network, prior to the vice president's softball sit-down interview with a civil rights activist. Vice President Kamala Harris' team made 2 donations of $250,000 to Sharpton's group on September 5th and October 1st to Federal Election Commission records. The cash flow came in the net context of payments totaling $5.4 million to various Black and Latino activist organizations as the campaign set its sights on galvanizing support among minority voters, which it didn't seem after the election she got very much support because she lost in a landslide and a domination, a spanking, if you will. The Washington Free Beacon first reported the donations. Available campaign finance records are current through mid-October and do not yet reveal the Harris team spending during the tail end of the 2024 election cycle. Harris sat down with Sharpton 70 for an MSNBC interview that aired on October 20th, just shy of 3 weeks after the donations from her campaign to the National Action Network. Sharpton had heaped praise on Harris' drug to sit down at one point, drawing parallels to Shirley Chisholm, the first Black woman elected to Congress who later successfully vied for the presidency in 1972. So it's kind of hilarious on how a lot of these things that these celebrities are for Kamala Harris, yet they're being paid millions and millions of dollars for. And it also comes down to the DNC, where she's also $20 million in debt after spending around $1 million, so at $1 billion, and it's quite hilarious. So we have to think about this too, right? If she was our president, and she so happened to become a president, God forbid that didn't happen, thank God, what is she going to do with our taxes and all of our other money that she's been going to be giving us if she can't even do a campaign that's given her $1 billion, and somehow, in this God-green earth, she managed to go $20 million in debt? That's insane. And she managed to do that in 2 days. Not 2 days, but a few months. And of course, we have a lot of elitists here, or the people that endorse Kamala Harris. Some of the things that they have done. She, $5 million to Megan Thee Stallion, $3 million to Lizzo, $1.8 million to Eminem, and $1 million to Oprah. So we could all see on how some of these things went here with Kamala Harris in particular, and how much she spent this money on these celebrities. And then finally, to add insult to injury, she's also now currently begging and asking to fundraise for more money for all the donations that or all the money that she's had spent, because she's $20 million in debt. Courtesy to Donald Trump, of course, he asked or asked if she could pay her debt off, which is, I guess, nice of him. But yeah, it ain't looking too great. So she is obviously begging for money because she's $20 million in debt. And it ain't looking too great for her. So we'll see where all this goes. We'll see on how much more of this stuff gets exposed, because, I mean, everything about her is corrupt at this point. And, yeah. Alright, guys, that's it for the video. Always, guys, share. As always, take care, my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted. This is algorithmic disease, the social media.